y'all. This is Queen Alicia from WKKW. I'm saying, what's up? Yeah, I was on another broadcast, but my girl Siobhan Jones, she about to come in here. She told me, she was like, when you going on? So I told her I was gonna come on here for a half an hour because I gotta do something. I gotta take care of something. I gotta do something. Yeah, it'll be 12 o'clock then. Absolutely. But y'all, I'm gonna stick to my plans today. I am not gonna do what I did before. The last time I came on here, I actually came on here. No, last time I came on here, I played music. And then the time before then, what happened was I was planning on talking about something. And guess what happened? I changed my subject. Changed the topic. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to my topic. The topic states, by yourself or with someone. I want to tell you guys, I want to say happy belated Merry Christmas to all my night owls because I didn't talk to my night group and I didn't tell y'all Merry Christmas. But it's like late now. So whenever my night group that I talk to, whenever they come on, know that I don't know that happy holidays is to you. So that is it. How my holiday went, it went splendid. I actually have to continuously talk to myself, because y'all know, lost my parents, I gotta continuously talk to myself. So I talked to myself, and myself said, it was like, get up off the couch and let's go to my aunt's, right? And so that's what I did. I went to my aunt's, right? That's what I did. So many times I gotta talk to myself, with the tears and all. I gotta talk to myself. So everybody deals with grief differently. That's how I tend to deal with it, by staying active. If I can stay active, then I'm good. If I'm not active, y'all, my mind starts to wandering, and it starts to go, and it starts to move, and it just keeps going. And I'm sorry, I can't do anything but say, okay, let's go. Last night we went to the movies. Went to the movies last night, and I saw Lion King, which was really cool. So I saw Lion King. So that was cool. That was like really cool. Every time I watch Lion King, right, it was actually a toss up with my sons, right? Number one, we had to get out the house. So it was literally a toss up, Lion King or Sonic. So my youngest son, I should say the youngest twin, right? He was like he's the youngest by like 2 minutes. So he's like, Sam Hunt, how are you? He's like, okay, mom, can we go see Lion King? So the other son was like, mom, nah. Can we go see Sonic? And I'm looking at them both like, what's up? I don't know whose side I'm gonna be on. Hey, Joe Riley, how are you? Siobhan Jones, how are you? So I didn't know whose side I was gonna be on. So literally, I had to really make the toss up. I didn't feel like tossing no coin. I was laying on the couch. So I was sitting there, and I'm like, which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? So my oldest son, again, they're twins, oldest by 2 minutes. My oldest son, he goes, just let's go see Lion King. So it was like, okay, we're gonna go see Lion King. And that's what we did. We went to see Lion King. So when we went to see Lion King, I kind of forgot what it was all about, right? I kind of forgot what it was really all about, the first one. And now I did go see Lion King on a Broadway show. I did see it in New York because I used to go see now I gotta take them to go see Sonic. Yeah, I do. So I used to get Broadway show tickets to go see Broadway shows in New York. So I did go to see Lion King, and it was fabulous there. So this time I had the time to I took the time to observe what was really going on. So as I looked and I saw and I listened and I saw things that were going on, guys, it was a lot spiritual. I didn't realize it. A lot of spiritual things going on in there. It really was. I forget the character's name, but it was this, I don't know. He wasn't a monkey. He was this black little thing. I don't know the name of him. Right? But he like took his hand and he said, ground move. And the ground started shaking. See, calling things, yeah, into existence. So I was like, it was like bugged out. So my one son that wants to be a bishop, he was sitting on one side, and I'm like talking to him like, "Do you see that?" I'm like, "This is like so spiritual," and I didn't realize this, and I guess my head was there, right? My head was thinking that. So no, it was good. I'm not gonna tell y'all all about what happened in the movie because some of y'all don't like that. Some of y'all be like, "Don't be telling me because I didn't see it all." So I don't even want you to tell me. So I'm not gonna tell you. You gotta go see it. Though. I am gonna tell you that. But as always, that movie is always like bittersweet at the end because they all come back together. They all come back together. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So I don't know. I came on here. I'm not gonna stay long, right? It's 11:42, right? I got something to do, and I need to do it with my eyes open. So I'm not gonna keep you long. But I wanted to show you guys some things. I come on here sometime because I need a laugh. Right. So I wanted to show you guys some things. I don't know if you have seen, as you can see, my topic is by yourself or with someone. So I don't know if some of y'all watching, y'all probably not even gonna say anything. Y'all just gonna be like, I don't know what she talking about, and I'm not gonna get in it because she not gonna call my name. So I'm gonna stay up out of here, and I'm just gonna ease on down the road. That's all y'all thinking about right now. But it's alright. You do what you want to do. But I'm gonna talk about it. Okay. So here we go again. By yourself. You know what that means? Siobhan, like, you better stay on. I don't know. I got stuff to do, Siobhan, and then by the time I get off, my head is like, like seriously. But do y'all know what that means? By yourself or with someone, right? That's all I'm saying. Some of y'all walking around. Okay. All right. Let me just start with me. I'm gonna start with me first. Okay. It's like I'm raising my hand. Can I say something, please? Can I say something, please? All right. Let me just start with me because I know it's gonna be some people that's gonna watch this later and gonna be like, "What was she talking about?" Okay. So this is what I'm saying to you. Okay. A lot of us that are okay. Me. I'm divorced, right? And I told y'all that, right? 18 years of marriage. I got a divorce. Yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say heck yeah. But yes, I got a divorce. Okay. Don't be like, oh my God. Don't even do it to yourself because I'm good. But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of people, right, that have gotten divorces and they bitter. Some people look at me and they're like, yo, Alicia, really? Like, you would really do it again? And I'm like looking at them like, yeah, because it was apparently the wrong person. So, and I apparently made the wrong choice. Right, Siobhan? Apparently, I made the wrong choice, right? Okay. But there's others that are really bitter, y'all. And they're like, yo, I got the divorce, but God, I ain't doing that again. I ain't doing that. But for 3 million, we are doing that again. I'm sorry. I'm a little silly today. But I'm just saying that's how they are. So I got others are asking me, like, why and how? Right. Siobhan says she got the right one. See, Siobhan, that's what I'm trying to have others to understand. There is actually a difference between getting the wrong one and getting the right one. And sometimes we do get that wrong one after we know that we have heard from God. God literally told us, He literally said to us in our ears, He's not the one. He literally said that. Honest to God, He did. But we continue to move on with plans as planned, right? So let me stop. I'm just saying. So that's meant by that. By yourself or with someone, right? Some of y'all, I don't understand. I just don't understand why you basically have wiped your fingers and your hands and you just said, I'm done. That's it. Because you know what? That's not what God wants for our lives. And that's how I have interpreted for me. Okay, and again, I'm talking about me coming from my parents, a home who basically was married for 60, going on 64 years, 63 when my mom passed. Okay, 63 years together. And I know the difference. I've seen the difference and I understand what marriage should have been like in my life. But it was not. It was not. It was not. Siobhan said, how many times have I been married? I've only been married one time. That's it. How many times you been married, Siobhan? Siobhan already told me how many times she been married. I'm gonna see if she's gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna spill her beans. See, some of us seem to think that when we put in a towel for one time, right, that's it, right? My cousin, she got married. It's her third time. Yeah, well, see, look, Siobhan said this is her third time. My cousin's, it's the same thing with my cousin. And she's like, she's happy and she's happily married. And Siobhan is saying she's happily married. Right? Now, there could be things of situations that caused us to go off track. All right, let me tell my son. My son down there laughing. He is cracking up, y'all. Wait. That's crazy. So, sometimes things it just went the wrong way, right? Sometimes we are just, oh wow. So Siobhan's saying this was her third marriage and this is her husband's first marriage, right? And you know what though? Sometimes we're not married to the right person, right? This person is not our best friend. This person could care less about what we do in our lives. This person is just like, look, I'm just in it because it's a marriage and they told me I had to do it one time in my life. Look, I'm just saying. And I can literally joke about it now because I'm through with it, right? It's behind me, right? It's behind me. Okay? So I'm just saying, some of us, like I said, we've made mistakes. But we have to move away from that. But some of us have said, and that's just it, and right? Because, and I'm gonna tell you, marriage is work. See? Well, see, this is the thing, Siobhan. You can meet a man, and vice versa. A man can meet a woman that says, "Yo, I'm all in it," and guess what? I ain't getting no divorce. Dang, I wish I got a man. I wish I got a man. I'm in it, and I ain't thinking about no divorce. Mercy me. Because you know there's men out there that say that, right? But you know what? It can't be one person trying and the other person not doing squat. That's the problem. Right? I was all in it saying, I ain't getting no divorce. But he was sitting back like, yo, I really don't care what you do. I'm just being serious. I'm being honest. Like I said, I can laugh about it now. It wasn't funny when I was going through, but I can laugh about it now. Right? And so then what happens is, once we get the divorce, we take that mentality and we say, well, all women must be X, Y, and Z. All men must be X, Y, and Z. That's what we take into it. Right? When that's not the way God planned that. That's not the way God wanted it to be. He wanted us to be with, it said two, right? Two, boo. That's what it said. It said two, boo. That's what it said. It didn't say one. But do you understand? But see, look, Siobhan. Right. You see what Siobhan says? We in this Jody for the end. You see what she said? But her husband already said right? He's never getting married again. You see that? And then you see what she said. She said, we in this until the end. And that's our husband. So what's going to happen? They're going to be in it to the end, right? For real. But when you got one saying, yo, I'm going to be in this to the end, and then the other one going, you can do whatever you want to do. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. You know what mom used to make this comment about? I don't need her. That's what he used to say. But I bet you he need me now. Let me stop laughing because I'm just saying, when they start with that talk, I'm telling you, they eat their words, right? Yeah, well, both of y'all are on one accord. That's called one accord. You are literally on one accord, right? You support each other, right? With whatever you guys are doing or into, right? You're not jealous of each other. Because you know what? You could be in a marriage and the other person will be jealous of you. Some people don't get that. Some people will say, how in the world my husband going to be jealous of me? He can be jealous of you. For real, though. Your wife can be jealous of you and your family. For real. That can happen. That can happen. Well, that's what you should do, Siobhan. You should. You get mad at each other, one should exit the door. I'm just saying. Let me tell you something. When my parents used to, number one, growing up, I never saw my parents argue. That's not to say that they didn't argue, but I never saw them argue. Okay? I never saw them argue. They could have argued quietly in the bedroom. I don't know. But I never saw that. Right? There was one time I had gotten older that I saw them argue. And it was over something crazy. It literally was. Right? But it wasn't like, it was anything that was like crazy. It was something stupid. It really was. But nowadays, we're yelling in the house with the children. We're cussing at the kids because we're mad at each other. It's not a happy home anyway. So it's like you basically need to be apart from each other. I'm going to tell you something though. My ex, he thought that getting a separation was going to be just enough. It was like, no, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Divorce has to happen. If I'm going to separate from you, I'm going to divorce you. There's no need for me to separate. See, that's the next thing that what us queens are doing. What we're doing is something that should not happen. We're separating instead of getting a divorce. Oh, if we separate, we might get... No, let me tell you something. This is how I feel. If it was going to work, it should have worked when I done told you so many times. It should have worked when I done told you so many times how it was going downhill. You had all of the opportunities, guess what, to make it right. And you did not. That's with anything. You had all of the opportunities to make it right. And you did not. I remember one time my ex came home, and I'm going to show y'all some stuff too. I'm going to show y'all this, what I want to show you. Right? I remember one time my ex came home and said that this guy on his job, he said that this guy on his job was getting a divorce. And he said that he was getting a divorce. And he knew nothing about why he was getting a divorce. I said, oh, really? I said, that don't even sound right. That don't even make sense. Why? Because a female is going to tell a man so many times what they're doing. If I continue to keep arguing with you and fussing over something, hey, Kobe, Daniel, how are you? If I keep talking to you about something that, well, guess what? I'm unhappy. See, that's what happens. We're not correcting that when our wives or girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands are telling us, look, this is the problem. I'm having a problem here in this situation, and you're refusing to correct it. I have wasted a lot of my life just trying to correct stuff. Have him to correct it. Excuse me, can you do this? He's ignoring me like, but I'm saying this, if I've wasted my life trying to get you to correct something and you refuse to correct it, I look back over my life and like I told you, it was 18 years of marriage. So guess what? Within that marriage time, I had already warned you. Merry Christmas, Colby. I had already warned you. No, I'm not. I had already warned him. It's like, how many times you want me to warn you? So I'm telling you, there was a lot of times in my life that I was wasting. I was wasting my time. It's okay. You know, I'm really glad that my parents were there at the time to help me go through that. But I'm just saying, we walk around here and we're in marriages and we don't realize the time that we wasted. So literally, just that alone, you can call it whatever you want to. If I gotta spend extra money on you and get a divorce because you wasn't acting like you supposed to do after I warned you, but you didn't want to put in the effort to correct it, bye bye. And that's where my attitude comes in at. Two people to make it. I don't care. I can look at it. I'm not a problem. It's a problem. Bye bye. So literally, I bet you this. I bet you he don't wish that he had me back, but he not getting me back. I say this. Maybe I'm crazy. Siobhan, tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if I'm crazy, please. Just come on and share with me. Share with me. If I, right, whoever's in the room, hey, what's going on? Siobhan, come on. Siobhan. I need your ear. If I was married to somebody for a long time, right? 18 years, like I said, 18 years, right? And we get a divorce, right? You tell me, why should I go back to that individual? Can you please tell me? How many kids do I have? I have 2 children, but they're twins. So, I mean, granted, it's all right. It's okay. All of that is situated. But I'm not even talking about the kid situation because he was never close to the kids anymore. But but I'm just saying, why should I? You tell me, anybody that's been with somebody that's been in a marriage for 18 years or longer, right? They get a divorce. Thank you. Okay. Siobhan's like, I will not go back to him. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me? Right, move on. Why, Siobhan? I need you to give me a reason of why. But some people feel as though, no, you might be getting the time. You might need to go back. Like, and my thing is, like me and my cousin says, once I'm done, I'm done. But can you tell me why if it didn't work? Exactly. Right. Well, what if that? Okay, Siobhan. So now I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. So what if it works? What if they change? What if they become the person that for 18 years they were not? Should I still go back? Siobhan said he's a narcissist. I'm just asking a question. I don't. All right. So if it don't work, just don't go back. Absolutely. But you're not. But you're not telling me why. Why should I move on? This is. I think this. I think. Look, if I'm not. Shabbat said, no. Listen, my whole thing is I say this. I wasted my money. I mean, divorce is not cheap. So I wasted my money on this divorce. So why should I go back? There's no reason for me to go back. No reason for me to go back. I feel like this. If it was meant to be, I would have stayed with you. But it's not. And people don't, well, if you find peace of mind, that's all. Exactly, Kobe. That's how I feel. Right. Find your peace of mind, right? And you move on with your life. Absolutely. There's no chocolate chips here. There's no you come over and watch the movies with me. No. There's no, oh, let me see what's going on. Like what you doing for Christmas. What? No, I'm serious. Right. Okay. So you're saying because he did not treat me right, there's no going back, period. Okay. I got you. But what if God say, what if God say I might need to go back? Yeah, I paid 300 and some dollars for my divorce. Let me tell you something. Hello, Pastor Darrell Bass. Let me tell you something. These queens out here, they need to do better. Okay? They need to do better. They sit there. They know God told them not to go with that person. They know that God told them not to marry that person. Right? But they still do it. And then when you're sick of it, and then you like, look, I gotta go get this divorce. I gotta get out of it. Okay? Because it didn't work. Right? Listen to how stupid this is. Listen to how stupid some queens are. Okay? They'll sit there, they'll go get the divorce, they'll go get separated, and they'll go get the divorce. And they still doing stuff together with the person they got the divorce from. It makes absolutely no sense. Why are we doing that? That don't make no sense. See, when I got my divorce out of 18 years, because I'm not stupid, I told y'all, I knew what a marriage was. My parents, I told you, married for 63 years, I knew good and well what a marriage was. Couldn't nobody tell me what a marriage was. My parents worked together. Everything that they've accomplished was together. They didn't do nothing apart. They worked together. And then that's how they passed away, literally. 7 months difference. One in December and the next one in July. But they were married 63 years before they passed. Okay? But what I can't understand is us females, and some men do this too, because some men can be abused by their wives. It's the same. They can be abused by their wives. But I don't get why it's like, if you're divorced, over is over. You're done. If not, then you should have stayed in that marriage, and you should have did all you could before you moved on outside of that divorce. If you could sit down and you can write down all of the positive things from your spouse, and then you could turn around and you could write down all of the, and we're not going to sit there and go, okay, yo, she made money. We're not talking about that. Because that can go and come. Or they say come and go, right? That could come and go. Because if you marry somebody for their money, you could be sadly mistaken. Because things happen. Your job, you can lose your job. Things happen. Hi, Apostle Norbert. Things happen. So that should not even be, you'd be like, okay, write down something good about my spouse. Oh my God, he made good money. Oh. Because I'm going to tell you with mine, he made good money before we got married. Mm, yeah. It wasn't until when we had children that everything went downhill. So that's not even good. You can't even start something by going, oh well, they gotta be making good money. That's not good. So you write down all the positive things and you write down all the negative things. And like my mom used to say, if the negative, how she used to say, if the negative outweigh the if the good outweigh the bad, there you go, right? Then they'll keep them, right? Hi, Julia, how you doing? Right? But if the bad outweighs the good, you gotta go, right? Something, some way, somehow, you gotta make a decision, because along with you being unhappy is stuff that can happen. Illnesses can happen. You know, stress is like, if I showed y'all a picture of me then and I showed you a picture of me now, my hair was coming out as I was stressing. I was stressing. I look at pictures now, I sit back on the couch and I'm looking and I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Right? But God kept me. And because I thought he wasn't listening to me, I knew he was listening to me. But we as females and as men, we have to understand things. A marriage is nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. So, when we walk down the aisle and we say for better or for worse, we need to mean those things. And I'm talking about men need to, and females need to. So when I'm talking, I'm really talking about both, right? As life goes on, because everything's so pretty, right? It's your wedding day. Yeah, I was stressed, Siobhan. Yep. So after that, when you go home, that's the realness of everything, right? And that's the part that we don't want to work on, all right? Both of us have to work on it. Our spouse has to work on it, and we have to work on it. But I can't be working on it when my spouse is not working on it. And again, this isn't like something that happens one day, right? This is something that's continuously happening. I tell you, look, I ain't happy. I tell you today, and I tell you tomorrow, I tell you another day, I'm not happy. You know I'm not happy. All right? Next thing you know, I'm getting a divorce, and you looking at me like something's wrong with me. Now I gotta go and I gotta spend money for this divorce. Unnecessary money, right? It's a lot when you gotta get a divorce. So then you're gonna sit here and think, like Siobhan said, nuh-uh, who going back? You can't go back. Absolutely not. That's why I can't understand when people say, I'm not going backwards. Me and my cousin be talking. We be like, look, in the Jones family, and in the Carter family, that means like that's my mother's side of it. We don't do that. We don't go backwards. We go forward. So we have to be careful when we're making these decisions, is what I'm saying. And then once again, if you want to go ahead and go back with somebody that you divorced, then by all means, go ahead. But guess what? Don't come back on my platform and be like, yo, Lisa, you was right. I should have never went back, but she ain't changed. Or he ain't changed.
careful. So let me see. You know what? I came on here because I ain't gonna lie. You know what it is? It's sad because there's some people out here, some females. I keep talking about the females. I'm talking to the men too, but I'm a little bit feeling the females do this a lot. A lot of females, they go back into stuff. And it's like, yo, stop doing stuff with that guy. Leave that guy alone. He punched you in the face yesterday. He punched you in the face and you still going back to him. That's the part right there I want to talk to. Because I'm going to tell you this. There's not just physical abuse in these marriages that you're dealing with that's unhealthy. It's mental abuse. There's mental abuse. And I just wasn't happy. I didn't get the physical, but he was trying to be the mental abuse. But because my foundation was on God, right? He couldn't get me that way either. He couldn't get me that way. Thank God I had a supportive family as well. So no, I refuse to go back. And anybody out there that was mentally abused and physically abused, I was going to say what you are, but I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say you stupid if you go back. I'm not going to do that. But I did. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Thank you, Juliet. Listen. That's something that's so dear to me. What's dear to me? Right there. Females that are not honoring who they are. Okay? If we are queens, then we have to act like queens. And we have to demand, right? It's just like if you're a king. You have to demand that your queen treats you like a king. And we have to demand, right, that we are treated like queens. It's your fault as a queen if you're not treated as a queen. It's your fault as a king if you're not treated as a king. That's your fault. I'm sorry. That's who it is. So, when I ask myself, am I going to be by myself or with someone? I'm going to be with somebody before I leave this world. Got hair falling all in my face. All right? That's my plan. My plan is to be with somebody. Right. That's right. Shabbat's like, look. Yeah. And what I'm hearing from some of my male friends, they'll sit there and be like, these women are crazy because they be sitting there cheating. What is all of that? What is all of that? And the thing about it is, some of these marriages, they cheat inside the marriage. What is all of that? But my whole thing is, if you can't respect me while I'm married to you, if you can't pull me up when I'm down, when I'm married to you, yes, I got the hand right here. It ain't going nowhere. If you can't do those things, if you can't rub my feet, if you can't make me peaceful when I'm feeling all inside like I'm about to cry my eyes out, if you can't do those things for me when we married, then when we get a divorce, bye. 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 It's a continuation. When the thing about it is, what we want to do is we want to sit there and start thinking all these things. maybe they've changed. Maybe. I literally remember when my mother was here, right? My mother, we would be talking, and she was saying, "Oh, they had a good day today," right? Like my ex had a good day, went with the kids while they went with work, right? Had a good day, right? So then we would say, "Oh, maybe he's changed." I look at my mother and say, "I don't care how much changing he do. Guess what? He had 18 years. 18 years. 18 years. 18 years. And if he didn't get it right in those 18 years, what makes you think he gonna get it right now?" And some of these females still in these jacked up marriages, jacked up relationships, thinking that the man gonna change. He gonna get his stuff together. And y'all men too, in these jacked up marriages with these females, they out there cheating on you, going with Sally Sue, over here with this one, and going with your best friend, and all of this other stuff, and you sitting there looking like a bump on the wall. Like, no, I don't know. All right, that's it. That's enough of me talking. It's enough. Exactly. Juliet, look, I'm serious. That's one of my things. I am writing a book, and it's really to these females. And it's not really just the females getting hurt out here. It's the men getting hurt too. Because there's a lot of good men that's out here, and they get jacked up with these little trifling females that have a plan all along in their little head of what they're going to do. They got a head in their head. They already know what they're going to do. And the men just walk right into it, not looking at it. Because there's friends, my friends are very nice guys. So the simple fact is, if they got somebody that was like that would just use them, they could do that. They could have somebody that could use them because they were nice. But that's what I'm talking about. It's not just the females, it's these men too that are going through this stuff. Men could be abused just like females do. Well, some of these females, that's what my mother used to always say, keep females out your house when you got a husband. My mother always used to say that. And she used to say to my brother, keep the men out your house if you got a wife. She used to say that. She used to say it. And I used to talk to, I had a friend of mine. I don't talk to her now. But let me tell you something. Her husband, he was flirtatious, very flirtatious. And she didn't want to look at it. She didn't want to see it. She wanted to turn her head somewhere like she didn't see it. And she know good and well she saw it. Right. I said I wasn't going to be on here too long. I wanted to show y'all something. It's just crazy. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying y'all need to be a little wise. You're more than that. You're more than that. If you're a king, you're more than that. You're more than that. If you're a queen, you're more than that. Sorry to tell you. So I was looking at this little, these little shows that come on, y'all. And I'm going to show you some of the shows. I'm going to show you one. You ever saw them shows that they be popping the balloons? Yeah, your friends sometimes want your spouse. Juliet, these females better get it together. They better get it together. That's why I don't have too many female friends. Hello, that's my sister right there. That's my sister. That means this girl. All right, let me show y'all this. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it on. Show you. It always has to download. It takes so much time to download. My goodness. I'm just telling y'all need to be careful. you know. So, like I said, when it says by yourself or with somebody, you want to be with somebody, but you also want to be with the right person because a lot of people out here are always, you got to get somebody. You got to get somebody. You have to look for the right person, or else, guess what? You will find yourself in the same situation again, and we don't want to do that. No repeat situation. We never want repeat situations. We don't want repeat situations. So just be mindful that this is out here. It's you know what the thing about it is, it's no more. Hi Cliff, how you doing? It's no more that we're sitting here and we're saying all of us are young, because we're not, right? Um, it's no longer like we're coming out of high school. Me and my cousin was talking about that too. We're not coming out of high school getting a relationship. That's not what it is, right? A lot of females and a lot of men, they have went through things, right? They have been through things. They have family situations, which may not be like yours, right? So some things you have to be more accepting to, right? Which sometimes can bring you out of your comfort zone. But once again, if you want a relationship, that's what you have to think, can I deal with this? Oh, and this is another thing. I gotta show y'all this. But this is another thing. I remember going with this guy in high school, right? And he basically, when we got around each other, right? I don't know, when we got around other friends, okay, I'm gonna put it perfectly. When we got around other friends, he would act like he did not know me. That's another thing I don't like. That's crazy. It's like, what's that about? What's that about? Cliff, you know what that's about? You gonna tell me what that's about? What is that? Like, you got a female, you want to take your female around your friends and some other friends, and you gonna act just like you don't hardly know me. Like, you don't introduce me, you just act just like you don't even know me. Right, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff going on. It's crazy stuff going on. So be careful.
You could just go ahead and pop those two, and I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Dang. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Okay, and one more. All right, we can stay down here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
What's up? I'm Justin, 34.
Okay, and Justin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's very well spoken. She seems like a lady who knows what she wants. I'm approaching 35. I feel like I've done what I need to do as a young man, and I'm stepping into the next level. She seemed like she was up there at the next level.
Okay, so he's saying that it seemed like she was already at the. See, that's the. You know what? Oh my God! I think if we just kept our feelings out of things, if we just kept our feelings and our mindsets out of things, I think things will be a lot more better. Okay, this situation here. Okay, all right. Y'all want me to play that again? Tell me if you want me to play this again, and I can play it again. Okay, because literally, the guy who got his balloon popped, what he said was, I wanted her to pop my balloon and I stuck it out there because she looks like she got everything together. I don't have everything together. But my question is, why don't you let her decide? Why do you have to be the one that to say, I'm going to pop my balloon because I know I don't got it all together? But, just maybe she was like looking at you like, yo, I want you to be mine. And it didn't even matter if you had it all together or not. That right there is the stuff that irks me. Right there. You're making a decision. You're assuming stuff. Stop assuming. Just let it be. She said, "You loser." Listen to what
You
happened.
could just go ahead and pop those two, and I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Dang. Okay. Oh.
Okay, and one more. All right, we can stay down here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
What's up? I'm Justin, 34.
Okay, and Justin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's very well spoken. She seems like a lady who knows what she wants. I'm approaching 35. I feel like I've done what I need to do as a young man, and I'm stepping into the next level. She seemed like she was up there at the next level.
There we go. Wait a minute. Julia just said it just then. She said he was scared of a black woman. Well, I'm going to just say, because all of them black, of course. But what I'm saying is, I believe so, but because none of them was white. But what I'm going to say is this. He was just scared of a woman that was there already. And I really don't think, Siobhan, a man that's not at your level, that's not his concern to worry about. I don't think that. Like, I think that if given a proper woman, like maybe she was, I don't know how she is, right? If given a proper, maybe she like, yo, I don't care if you where I am. We're going to build this empire together. See, that's what I'm saying. But he's scared. So he backing out like, yo, I'm backing out. But that could have been the one that he should have been with. Just because he not at her level, that does not mean that he won't get there with the help of her. Both of them could just take root. I'm just saying.
You could just go ahead and pop those two, and I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Dang. Okay. Oh.
Okay, and one more. All right, we can stay down here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
What's up? I'm Justin, 34.
Okay, and Justin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's very well spoken. She seems like a lady who knows what she wants. I'm approaching 35. I feel like I've done what I need to do as a young man, and I'm stepping into the next level. She seemed like she was up there at the next level.
Yeah. So, anybody understanding what I'm saying? Do you agree that a man does not need to be, if a woman is at that level, let's say if a woman is up here, right? No, we agree that man shouldn't be all the way at the bottom, but he got to be coming with something, right? But I'm trying to tell y'all, don't be falling for the okie doke to be thinking that all of these people that come and they got to be having money because I'm gonna tell you something. Like I told y'all, I married that, and when we had kids, it went downhill. So that's not even concrete. You can't even put that down for nothing. You can't put that down for nothing. But what I'm saying is, if that guy would have been like, yo, I don't have all you have. I can't talk as proper as you can talk. I can't do this. But I could see if I could make this work with you. Now, if she says, oh no, then that's different. But guess what? You got some females out here that'll be like, so what you got? What you working with? That's all I'm saying. But if you're afraid, yeah, you gotta go. If you're afraid, yeah. Some of these guys they too afraid. They want to put you in the same group as they are. And it's like, no, you're worried about that. I'm not worried about that. You know? So it's crazy. I'm gonna show y'all another one. It's crazy, right? It's crazy also as to how these females, how they be thinking sometimes, because they automatically just start popping a balloon sometimes. It's like, are you serious? Like, why are you popping a balloon so fast? James Dixon, how are you? Why are you popping a balloon so fast? Like, good night, Juliet. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming in. It's like some of them, they just start popping their own balloons. And here I'm like saying, like, why are you popping the balloons? Like, and some of them, it's like you didn't even go out on a date with them yet. You didn't even see what they were all about. And you just go to pop it. Pop, pop, pop. It's crazy. I'm just telling y'all. It's crazy. Some females will settle. Yeah, they do. They do settle. But see, I'm just saying that I think sometimes as females, we can look for a lot in a man. Like we can, and again, vice versa with some of these men. They could look for a lot in a woman too. And I really think that I don't know what to think. Like, you're not gonna find that. You're not gonna find a woman that's perfect. Sorry. You're not gonna find that. So you gotta understand, are you gonna deal with this? Are you gonna deal with this? Are you gonna deal with this? But this is what I'm telling all females and men. Don't hold out on nothing. Tell the person the truth. This is what I do here. 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 Tell them all the truth, and then let him or her decide if they want to be with you or not. That's their decision. That's not your decision, because once again, if God sent them to you, then they would be okay with that. Siobhan said you ran into your your husband's ex-girlfriend. Okay. I bet you that was a sight. Oh boy. Oh. Well, I don't know. Because she was ghetto. Siobhan said he left you because you were ghetto. For real, Siobhan? Is that what happened? That's what you told her? Well, well, you probably don't have. Do you have any reasons to be like? You don't have no reasons.
What's your name?
My name is Jay Angelo.
D'Angelo? Jay Angelo. Okay, and how old are you, Jay Angelo?
31.
All right, what do you do?
Well, I'm a warehouse operations director. I do music. I'm an artist. I'm a singer, and I just moved here a year ago.
Oh, all right, okay, nice. And you said you're a singer?
Correct.
Okay, do you have any music out?
Yes.
Like that?
On Apple, if you look under Jay Angelo, you'll find me there on Apple.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ladies, y'all want to hear a little something? Oh, can we hear something?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
It was love at first sight. I know from the way she looked at me.
Oh.
Her eyes said it all. I ain't gonna do it. I give a little bit.
All right, okay. And Jay Angelo, what do you look for in a woman?
A woman that has morals and values, that know themselves, know where they're going. A woman that's, full of life, that loves to travel, things, just very family oriented. Okay. That's just what I look for. Just be yourself, that's just me.
Okay.
Down to earth,
Nice. Yeah. Well, Jay Angelo, we ain't had no balloons popped yet.
Oh, wow.
You're doing well. So we're gonna switch it on over to you. If
Yeah,
I can have your toothpick, please. I'll go ahead and.
So look what he was coming with, right? Nobody popped the balloon. Nobody popped the balloon, right? I wouldn't have popped the balloon either. But see, I can't judge that. Like I can't judge, you know, him coming on there singing. I can't do that. I can't judge that. That's not enough for me. We got to go out on a date and I got to sit and talk to you and then I can say if I like you or not. Isn't that true? Or can y'all judge that? Can y'all judge that? Can y'all honestly say that you can go on one of these and you can basically say, oh, okay, I think he's cool. I think she's cool. Okay. No, I really can't pinpoint that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I have to go out on a date with you. So it is what it is. Yeah, he was very well spoken. And once again, that don't mean nothing. I'm just saying, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing because you well spoken. Well spoken can mean you well spoken a day, but then you could still be crazy. Siobhan, you told somebody to switch their number. Well, she shouldn't be calling his number. He needs to set that straight, not you. Yeah, she needs to set that straight, not you. I gotta go. It's like 12:38. I got like one more to show you, and then I gotta go. For real, for real. Yeah, but if y'all don't watch do you guys watch this? Like what I'm showing you? Do you watch these things? They're good. It's some crazy ones on here. Siobhan is crazy. Siobhan, you told her we married, fall back. You funny. You crazy. Kobe Daniel, you still hanging in with us? Kobe Daniel, thank you. Where you from, Kobe Daniel? He said late out there. Yeah, it's 12:39. I'm a night person though. I'll keep you up until 3 o'clock in the morning for real. But I have something to do tonight, so I gotta whatchamacallit. I have something to do on the computer, so made who happy? What are you talking about?
Is your
Listen to
child
this one. This
situation
is
like?
a
Amazing.
trip. Listen to this one.
Besties, me and her mom are great. She has a future husband and they have another kid and great situation.
We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, we're together as a group. I'm good with him. Yeah, we're good.
Very mature. I got another question.
Yeah.
Are you single, or am I gonna get beat up after the show?
Yeah. I'm single. Why you say that?
You gotta
Just gotta make sure.
make sure. But
Okay, got it. All right. So, is Kat someone that's your type?
Absolutely. Yeah, I like the height. I like the look. I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Kat, let me have you both come on up here. Come on up, y'all. Okay. So, any final questions between the two of you before we determine this is a match?
no questions.
Any questions?
No question.
All right. Well, then, is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic. Hey, Kat, any questions for him?
Yes. What
All right. So, thank you, Leto Nesbitt, for coming in. Am I saying your name right? If I'm not, I'm sorry. Let me know if I said it right. So, as you can see him, right? So, okay, so what it was the guy comes in, talks to the female. He's like, "Yeah, well, I'm divorced." Um, he says he has he's divorced. And she's like, wait, let me ask you, what about the baby's mother? Like, like what about the baby's mother? Right. And so he's like, well, she remarried. And apparently when she remarried, now you know, she's remarried. So now when they meet up, she comes with the husband and he comes too. So I'm like, that's so much. I'm like, yo, I'm already like, yo, that's enough right there. Like, really enough. But anyway, okay. So Colby, you from Dubai? Dubai? Yeah, he's at Dubai. Wow. 9:40 a.m. So that's what she was saying. But look, she's okay with that. She's okay with that. So she was like, "Are you sure you're single?" Like she wants to ask. I'm not gonna get beat up, am I? Let's see. That's okay with me, but again, we got to go on a date. And then, right? Then I gotta be around you with your kid to see about the baby's mama and her husband, right? Because literally, I don't understand why all of them gotta be together. It's like I don't get that. Like why her husband gotta come with the kids with the like I don't understand. But people do what they want to do. But I'm just saying, I would have to go out on a date to see how that works, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Y'all on here talking about Dubai. I want to go to Dubai. How's the weather in Dubai? Kobe, I'm coming to Dubai. Dubai. I'm coming. All right, y'all. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I'm so sleepy. But for real, I'm tired. Oh, it's nice. Dubai is nice. Make sure you enjoy. Oh, I stayed on for an hour. Y'all proud of me? Look at that. I gave y'all an hour tonight. All right, Siobhan, go back to Dubai. Thank y'all for coming in and listening to me. So yeah, so my topic was by yourself or with somebody, and guess what? I hope all y'all listening to the sound of my voice before y'all leave this world, y'all be with somebody. I don't care what has happened in your life. Everybody deserves somebody. I like that one. Everybody deserves somebody. All right. I don't care who you been with. I don't even care how many times you was married. Look at Siobhan. Siobhan on her third time, guess what she was like? Yeah, I'm good. Right, Siobhan? Here she go. Are you coming online tomorrow? Hmm. I'm thinking about doing a live performance. I gotta see though. I didn't tell y'all that, but I'm thinking about doing one. I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm not asking for a hubby right now. I don't want a husband. Oh, thank you, Kobe. Thank you so much, Kobe. Make sure you come in some other time because we be on here at nighttime sometime acting crazy. So make sure you come in. Thank you, Kobe. You're so wonderful. Yep, and feel free to talk whenever you want to talk, Kobe. You just tell us whatever you want to tell us. If there's something I'm saying wrong, you can tell us. Chime on now. You know what to do. So yeah, so that's all I came to tell you is everybody needs somebody. I don't need a husband right now. I don't need a husband. I need a relationship, but I don't need a husband. I know I'm not getting no younger. I know that. Thank you so much. I got you. I really do. But look, it takes a special person to deal with me. No, I'm not that hard. I'm really not that hard. I just need a lot of TLC. Oh, definitely. That is like the top of the break. You better believe in God. Look at Sharon. Sharon something else. So me and Siobhan met right here on the live. That's all. That's all, y'all. We have never met up. Nothing at all. Her husband's from New Jersey, but it's so crazy how she knows some people that have been some places where I have been. Yeah, you do. Kobe says find happiness in yourself, right? You do have to find happiness in yourself. But the thing about it is, Kobe, like we can't live our life just find happiness in ourselves. But we have to find happiness in ourselves first before we can find happiness, and apply it to other people. That's completely true. But God does not want us to be alone. He doesn't want us to do that for the rest of our life. I'm just saying that. And I strongly believe that because I'm gonna tell you why I believe it. I believe it because just stop and think. One person can do some things and get some things accomplished. But when you have another person helping you, sky is the limit. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say. Sky is the limit. So that's why I know for sure. That's cool. That's really cool. But you too, Kobe. We wish that you have somebody too. All right, because you could, man, please. Sounds like you're a good guy in Dubai, right? But you don't need nobody that's gonna be using you and abusing you and all of that other stuff. That's not what you need. You need, right? Just like Sharon said to me, you need somebody that's in God. Top of the list, God. Right? And he's gonna send that person to you. Yeah, you know a lot of people, Siobhan. You really do. That's cool though. Your hubby just fell asleep on you. Okay. So, all right, y'all. I'm getting tired, so I'm going. I am going. Kobe, don't forget, you gotta come back in here and talk some more to us because we want to know, like, what's going on in Dubai? What's the weather in Dubai? It's Saturday morning now, Sharon. Kobe. I thought you said Kobe. I thought. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm going to bed. I was going to say Kobe. You just said it was 9 something at night. Wait, no, 9 something in the morning for you. Uh, all right, y'all. I'm going to bed. All right. I'm gonna leave y'all with my song that I really, really like. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Y'all know I love this song. Ooh, this is the Queen Alicia from WKKW. Good, good night. I love it. I really do. I promise you. Stay safe. Right.
God has had my back in the midst of my enemies, and I ain't even have to be there. I have roamed many cities, friends not very many, but God took care of me and my children. I'm so connected to this air that I breathe, the oceans and the sea, the mountains, the skies, and the trees. I'm gonna get everything that belongs to me. Good, said he's been so good. Yeah. His love flows and it runs deep, deep, deep in my soul. Oh, his faithfulness, enemies become footstools, but because I love him, I don't mind. Give him another chance to have a seat at the table. Come on, Judas. Hey, said he's been so good, just ain't good enough. Yeah, better than good to me, better than good to me. I call on you, Lord, for the souls that were lost. Hey, because somebody represented you in the wrong way. I call on you, Lord, for the souls that were lost. Hey, because some child watched mama run from pillar to post. I call on you, Lord, for the souls that were lost. Cause Papa was a rolling stone from bed to bed. I call on you, Lord, for the souls that were lost. Somebody could be contemplating suicide. It's a do or die situation. Yeah. Oh, but I trust you, God, cause you've been